So I found that the stronger and more mobile my hips are, the better my back feels, the better my athleticism is, and the less likely I'm going to injure myself doing something silly like something with those kettlebells or playing pickleball, whatever it is. So give these 3 exercises a try to build strong, mobile hips. So the first exercise is going to be a modified Copenhagen Plank. So with a Copenhagen Plank, you would typically keep this leg, the front leg or the top leg is going to be the one that is supporting your entire body. So what you're going to do, instead of holding the side plank where that bottom leg is on the ground, you're going to put that front knee forward and just hold. So your inner thighs, your adductors, your groin is just absolutely firing to keep you upright. Ah! Now, if you want to up the ante, then you're going to up that top leg. So you're going to put that foot on a bench or whatever implement is going to keep that leg off the ground, plyo box. And from here, just practicing holding that position, putting a little bit of pressure. From there, you can just hold that knee up. You can add in some extra movements. You could add in some adductions. Oh, there's a lot of ways to make this terrible. Next one's going to be an alternating Shinbox Extension. So you're going to get on your butt, bend your knees 90 degrees, and you're going to bring your legs to one side. Now, you're not going to keep your knees at 90 degrees, otherwise you're not going to come up from here. You're going to flex those knees, bend those knees as much as you can, and from here you're going to drive your hips up. Come right back down, feet out in front, and let's go to the other side. And what you're going to notice is one side is going to be a little tighter than the other. So just be aware of that. And if that's the case, use your other hand for support to drive those hips up. But I really like this one because we're getting internal, external rotation of the hips. So rotating in one way, rotating the other way. And then we're strengthening. We're having to create tension in those positions, which we typically don't do. So just practice that. If you can't get up into that shin box, use your other hand for support and just come back and forth. And try to stay as controlled as you can, making sure foot, knee, all get to the ground each and every time. Now, if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, you can always load this exercise, holding it one kettlebell or a dumbbell right at your chest, or come up into that rack position, coming up, adding a press between each rep, or even just keeping your arm up the entire time to practice some overhead mobility and strength. That one's not fun. God, that one's not fun at all. Last one, we're going to get a kettlebell, a dumbbell, some kind of implement so we have a target. And all we're going to do is try to be as upright as possible with our torso. You can do this without your hands if you want some added core stability. But all we're going to do is bring that leg up and over the kettlebell. So it seems easy, but the slower you go, the more controlled you are, the harder it's going to be. And obviously the higher that implement, the harder that's going to be as well. So if that's too hard, lean back slightly, but keep your core embraced. And that's going to give you a little bit more leverage to be able to bring that foot up and over. But that is phenomenal for building strong hip flexors, and you're going to get some abs in there as well. So what I like about this workout is that it checks a lot of boxes with just 3 exercises. We're getting hip hinging, internal, external rotation. We're getting stability through positions that we would otherwise be weak. And it's just going to challenge you to build strong, mobile hips and a freaking groin of steel. But go easy on that groin. Don't push yourself too hard with this, especially if these are new exercises for you, because when you have sore adductors or sore groin or sore hips, it is just brutal. So start with the very bare minimum, try it out, just see how you feel through the exercises, and then you can always expand and you can always practice and progress. So give it a try, let me know what you think. I'll see you on the next one. I meant to end with check out my latest program, but I keep forgetting because I'm terrible at that. But you know what? Check out my latest program, Kettlebell Elements 2.0. It is designed to help you get stronger with kettlebells, but also add in a nice healthy dose of mobility so that you can not only be stronger, not only be more athletic and powerful, but feel your best as well.